Yeah, boy! Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is your friend Cartman. We are back on our Strategic Rush free-to-play account, guys, and it is a huge milestone today. This is day 100 on this account here in 2025, so that is an awesome thing. Now we do have our lab available. We got one builder available as well. As you can see, we have our clan castle being upgraded. The hero hall, we got about 3 days left on those two. And our Giga Inferno on the town hall is going up to level 4. So that is awesome. We'll be soon able to go to town hall 15. So that's going to be a big thing for us. And we continue to upgrade our pet house as soon as we can. Our pet house, we're upgrading it to level 3. That's going to give us the Mighty Yak, and these pets are going to give us a lot more power in our armies. Now we have the Lassie upgrading to level 4, but we do have the Electric Owl unlocked, so we can use it here in our CWL hit in just a moment. Now we got our dragons upgraded to level 8, I believe, here. But to get them up to level 9, we've got to get our lab upgraded, so that's going to be our next priority. We want to get the lab upgrading, and let's see what we have in the treasury. Okay, I've got tons of loot in here already, so we can actually get the lab upgrading, and we won't have anything available for a little while to use our loot on, so we might upgrade a few walls while we're at it here. Let's upgrade these level 5 walls. Hold on, there we go. Let's get all those walls selected. And let's upgrade all those with our gold a couple levels here, just to make them a little more formidable. There we go. Alright, those look better. And now let's go ahead and get our lab going up here to level 12. Boom, there we go. It's a 7-day upgrade. It's going to take us a little while. Once the Builder Apprentice gets available, we'll probably throw it on our lab here just shortly. Well, I may... Okay, let's stop it there, and I will reassign it to the lab since it's our longest upgrade. That way we can continue to use the Builder Apprentice to shorten those longer lead times for us. So when it becomes available, we'll do that. Now we do have our army trained up for our CWL hit. I'm going to fill our clan castle with some balloons so we can go out and do this attack. And we need as many stars as we can get. As you can see, we are quite a ways down here in war number 5. We've lost the last 2. We've been against some of the top teams here in our group. And so promotion is not going to be available. These top 3 teams have been pretty stacked with higher town halls than us. But I think we can still fight to get in that 4th spot and secure as many CWL medals for our clan as possible. So let's go out here, see if we can get a 3-star for our clan. We're going to be attacking number 14 right here. It is a Town Hall 13. Pretty much maxed out. It looks like their heroes are very high level. So we're going to go out. We're going to pop a power potion, a hero potion, and we're going to go out and hit this space and see if we can get the 3-star. So let's go out here. Let's use our magic items. I should have some available. Yeah, we got 4 power potions, so we can use that. We'll use a hero potion, and there we go. We are maxed. And we should be able to go out here, and our Electro Owl is level 10 max as well. So that is awesome. All right, let's go out here and let's hit number 14 and try for a 3-star. All right. I think we'll just zap out that sweeper by the clan castle. And we'll just come in from this side over here like 4:30. I know it's a long blimp, but I think it should be fine. I'm trying to think. Maybe we want to fly into these sweepers. Or these singles. Maybe that's better. Maybe kind of come in from 3 o'clock. Make sure the blimp gets there to the town hall. I don't want those singles to be eating up our troops. So that might be the better route right there. Alright. Let's see if we can get it done. Let's go in from 3 o'clock. We'll clone up on that town hall. Try to get some nice value there in the core. And hopefully our dragons can get through these singles so we don't have to deal with them with our heroes. So let's go here. Let's just start a couple dragons to get a funnel going. And we'll zap out this air sweeper. Use our queen with the giant arrow right through here. Now it does activate the town hall, but we're not really concerned with that. Let's get our balloons down to help protect our dragons. There we get our warden with the owl. Get the minion prince coming in. Let's get ready to pop this building. Our queen is going down, so that is not ideal. We did not want the queen to take that much damage, really. Alright, let's see if we can get these balloons in here doing a good job. We lost quite a few to the town hall poison, so that's not the best. Hopefully they'll take out that air defense there for us. Alright, Minion Prince is doing a good job. Let's bring in our RC. Try to help our dragons be protected here. We need to get through this scatter shot. We still have the Minion Prince ability, so we're looking good on that part. I don't think we need to use it yet. I'm going to try to hang on to that as long as possible. Let's pop the RC ability. Try to get this air defense down as quickly as we can. There we go. Alright, single is on the Minion Prince. That's good. We'll pop the ability there. Protect the Minion Prince, and that should be a 3-star for us. Got through it, even though we lost our queen early. But we got a ton of dragons left. We crushed it. Probably 10 dragons still alive, so we'll take that. And the Electro Owl is still in there doing work protecting our warden, so that is awesome. Can't wait to have pets on all of these heroes. It's going to make a huge difference for us when we go into those battles. But there we go. We got the 3-star for our clan. We'll take that. We needed those stars. As you can see, they're putting it on us. Pretty much 3-starred all of our bases. Close to it. Yep. So it's going to be a tough one, but we'll try to fight, get as many stars as we can for our group. So we try to go for that number 4 spot. I still think that's something we can get. So let's go out here into our lab. We did use most of our elixir getting the lab going, so we're not really going to probably use elixir here on an upgrade. Well, we could use it maybe on the clone spell. Trying to think of things that would be actually beneficial to our army. The clone's a spell that you're going to use quite a bit. We don't have enough for the invisibility spell, really, but we could go out and do a couple hits and see if we can get enough loot to get the invisibility spell upgrading. Alright, let's go out and do a couple attacks. We'll see what we can get, see if we can get our star bonus, and then we'll go from there, decide if we want to... Alright, we don't have clan castle troops. Let's switch. I've got the sneaky goblins available, so let's just switch over to our loot army. Plus we have these max heroes. They're going to be able to go out here and just shred these bases, hopefully, and get us some nice loot with just the heroes. Let's see if we can find something with some good loot here to raid. Alright, here we go. 1 million gold, almost a million elixir, so that's good. Let's go out here. Use these sneakies. Just so many of these bases have all this free loot just around the outside. It's just crazy. It's just like they're giving you. I mean, look at that. We already got all the loot. I mean, we got all the loot, honestly. Alright, I'm not even going to go for a star because there's no more loot on the base, and we only lost 9 trophies. So easy loot right there. I mean, that's unreal how fast you can get loot like that. It's just hard not to use the sneakies when it's available like that. Ooh, here's another nice one. Look at all this loot. Quite a bit in the collectors, quite a bit in the storages still though. But I think we'll be able to get a ton of loot here as well easily. We'll go out on this one, see if we can get a star or 2. Doubtful on the 3-star, but we'll see. Let's just send in our wall wrecker down here, send our heroes in with it. There we go. And let's send in a few of these sneakies, because if you pop that warden ability, it is nice to have all those sneaky goblins in there, because they can do a great job tanking. And if they're protected here from the Eternal Tome, you know, oh, we lost them all, but they do work pretty good to tank in there. Alright, there we popped the RC ability. We should be able to get this town hall down, hopefully. There we go. Alright, got the star. Where can we use our rest of our sneakies at? We need elixir, so let's jump in, make sure we get this elixir here. That single Inferno is going to take out our queen probably. I'm going to try to protect her for a little bit, just to see if she can get through this area for us. Oh, it's not going to work. Probably shouldn't have invested all that in there in that queen, but I'm going to try to get her to that gold storage. We'll jump in and get this last elixir storage. There we go. Yeah, queen's doing a good job. Send in the rest of our sneakies, get what little gold is left, and that should be it. Should have all the resources on this base. There we go. 2 stars. That's all you want from a raid like that. Alright. Let's see if we can go out and complete our star bonus, and then we will get our lab going. Hopefully we'll have enough for that invisibility spell. I think that's a good spell. I mean, it's you use it in the highest level of the game right now with the RC charges. So it's definitely something worth going after and upgrading, because you can use it on so many town hall levels once it's introduced to the game. And it's still viable at level 1, but obviously if you can get it to level 4 or close to it, it is much better. Much more forgiving the longer the spell lasts. Here we go. Pretty good loot right here. Ton of it in these collectors. That's nice. They're just giving us loot. Free loot. And we'll take that. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, guys, we've been playing on this account 100 days. We haven't spent a dime. We're just playing through the game free to play, and we're seeing how fast in this account we can get to Town Hall 17. So we are rushing along the way, rushing our offense, and select defensive buildings as we have time. But the ultimate goal, though, is to rush to Town Hall 17 as quickly as we can, so that we can maximize the use of our magic items. And that in turn is going to allow us to max out this account faster than playing the traditional way. That is the goal. Let's pop this king ability, try to get through here to the town hall. We're going to lose the RC in there, so that's not ideal. See if our queen can take down this town hall. She got it down nice. There we go. So we secured the star. Let's see where the rest of the loot is here. Well, it's kind of hard to access. We'll see if this jump spell, what we can get going here. We got to take out this gold mine, and then maybe we can get to that storage, I'm hoping. Yeah, I want to move that jump down. I should have moved it down a little further, because I think I could have got to this gold storage too. But elixir is what we care about, so that's what I'm going for. Here we'll place this invis spell once they run out of their own invisibility to get through this wall. Should allow us to get into the storage, and then we'll send a few more to get the job done. There we go. That should be most of the elixir. Yeah, we got it. Alright, let's bounce out of there. Another star. One more hit, we'll get our star bonus. We'll get our lab going. And that will be it for this episode. But yeah, super excited about 100 days in where we're at. We continue to make great progress. The account is coming along, and I'm so glad to get all these pets we're unlocking. That's going to give us a great place to spend our dark elixir until we get to Town Hall 17. I think there's a hole in the base. Yeah, there we go. Let's take advantage of that hole. Get this Town Hall taken out. There we go. It'll be a nice, easy star right there. And let's send in our heroes with the wall wrecker. See if we can work on getting the 2-star. We're going to need to get the 2-star to get our star bonus. There we go. Let's pop this warden ability. Hopefully get all of our heroes in here. Use that giant arrow to try to funnel out a few buildings. Got our king ability. There we go. It's looking good. The heroes can do a lot of work on their own when they're maxed out like this. Even without the pets, they are super strong. Alright, I'm going to protect our queen to try to get through this single. Because then I think she'll be able to do some pretty good work here in the core and get some loot down for us. There we go. Alright, we got the RC working around. The warden is still alive. We got the 2-star. There's a little bit of loot still here, so let's see if we can collect the rest of that. Send in the sneaky goblins here. There we go. We got a little more loot, but we've almost got everything here we can get from this base. Alright. Got these last elixir storages. Let's see if we can get to those. And we'll be looking good here, guys. And then we'll get our lab going. What else is left on the base? There's a little dark elixir somewhere. Oh, right there. Okay. Might as well just take that while we're at it, and that will be it for this attack. There we go. All the loot gone. We got the 2-star. That's going to give us our star bonus. So that is awesome. There it is. Nice. All right, let's go out here. Let's get our lab going. Let's get that invisibility spell upgrading to level 2. There we go. 3-day upgrade. Boom. And I think we have our okay. Lab assistant isn't available yet. It can only save an hour, so it's not a big deal. And that's going to be it, guys. We've over here in the builder base, we're waiting to get our builder base up to level 8. We do have to get our storages upgraded so we can upgrade this army camp. We're working on that right now. Storage is just a little shy. And I think once this gold storage over here, or once this elixir storage over here is upgraded, I think we should be able to upgrade that army camp, and then we'll be on our way to Builder Hall 8 and the quests for the 6th builder. So making awesome progress on this account. Very glad with how it has turned out after 100 days. We still got quite a bit of work to go to get to Town Hall 17, but we're going to continue to push the envelope on this account every single day. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed it, smash that like button for me. If you're not subscribed to the channel and you are rushing a base and want to play along, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notifications. Your support is greatly appreciated. Alright guys, until next time, clash on my friends.